Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Hooked in Loops. If you have still not subscribed to my channel, then please hit the subscribe button, and for getting updates of new videos, then please click the bell icon. Today I will show you how to crochet this beautiful and colorful pansy flower bookmark, and for this project I have used embroidery floss and crochet hook size is 1.75 millimeter. You can play with varieties of colors. So let's begin the tutorial. We will take the thread and loop it around our fingers in this manner. We will insert the hook below the first loop and draw the second loop like this. Yarn over and draw the yarn through that loop. So the magic circle is ready. After the magic circle, we will be doing a single crochet in the magic circle followed by chain 2. Then we will yarn over and we will do 2 double crochets in the magic circle. Okay, then 1 double crochet done, we will do another double crochet followed by chain 2 and single crochet in the magic circle. So the first petal base is ready. Okay. After that, we are going to do the second petal. For that, chain 2, and in the magic circle we will be doing 2 double crochets. So 1 and 2. After that, we will do chain 2 and we will do a single crochet in the magic circle. So we are done with 2 petal bases. Now we will be doing the third petal base, which is going to be the bigger one. So we will begin with a chain 2 and then in the magic circle we will do 5 double crochets. Five double crochets are done. Pull the tail of the magic circle to close the circle. After that, we will close the petal with a chain 2 and then we will do a slip stitch in the first single crochet of this round. Okay, just do a slip stitch there. So the 3 petals are done, 2 small petals and a bigger petal. Now we will be doing the base chains for the 2 back petals. Okay, so for that we will do chain 3 for the base, and then in the following single crochet stitch after the first petal we are going to do a single crochet and put the chain 3 backwards. Done. And then again chain 3 and in the following single crochet stitch after the second petal we will do a single crochet. Okay, insert your hook in the single crochet stitch and do a single crochet. Done. So the base chain for the 2 back petals are ready. Okay, we will now begin the back petals. So chain 2 and in the chain 3 space we are going to do 3 double crochets. This back petal is bigger than the front petal, so we are doing 3 double crochets in this petal. Okay, after the 3 double crochets are done, we will simply complete this petal with a chain 2 and we will slip stitch in the following single crochet stitch. Okay, this is the single crochet stitch where we ended our first chain 3 framework. Okay, so just insert your hook in that single crochet stitch and do a slip stitch. Okay, and then we will begin the next petal with a chain 2, and in the next chain 3 space we are going to do 3 double crochets. Okay, and after that simply complete the petal with a chain 2 and slip stitch in the following single crochet stitch. Okay, right after the second chain 3. Okay, after that, after the slip stitch, do a chain 1 and cut the yarn. So the yellow portion of the flower is done. Okay, we did 2 small front petal, 1 front big petal and 2 medium sized petal backwards. Okay, now we will change the color. Take the brown colored yarn and make a slip knot and insert the hook in it, and then we will insert the hook in the single crochet just before the bigger petal. Okay, so insert the hook there and we will do a slip stitch followed by chain 2, and then we will proceed with the petal. In the first double crochet we will do 2 double crochets. This is an increase. Okay, and then in the following 4 double crochet stitches we are going to do 2 double crochets each. Okay, so in total there are 10 double crochets in this bigger petal in this round. Okay, after that we will do a chain 2 and then we will slip stitch, okay, in the following single crochet stitch just before the first small petal. After the slip stitch we will do chain 2 and then in the following 2 double crochet stitches of the small petal we will do 2 double crochet each. So in total we are doing 4 double crochets. Followed by chain 2, and then we will slip stitch into the next single crochet stitch just before the second small petal. So insert your hook in the single crochet stitch and do a slip stitch. So we are done with the second petal, that is a small petal. Then do chain 2 and begin the third petal. We will yarn over and we will do 2 double crochet in the following double crochet stitch and 2 double crochet in the second double crochet stitch, and we will complete this petal with a chain 2 and then slip stitch in the first single crochet stitch where you began this round. We will now turn our work, okay, and then in the single crochet just before the first back petal we will do a slip stitch followed by chain 2 and then we will do 2 double crochet in each of the following 3 stitches. In total there will be 6 double crochets. Okay, we will complete this petal with a chain 2. Okay, so after the chain 2, slip stitch in the single crochet stitch, okay, as I am showing you where you began the second petal. Okay, just do a slip stitch there and begin the second round of the second back petal with a chain 2, and then proceed in doing 2 double crochets in each of the following 3 stitches. So in total 6 double crochets again for this back petal. After that, do chain 2 and slip stitch in the next single crochet stitch at the end of this second petal. Okay, you can see the stitch. Just do a slip stitch there followed by a chain 1. So this is how it looks from the front. Okay, just complete it with a chain 1 and cut the yarn. Okay, so the second round is also complete. Now we will proceed with the last round. We will do a color change and we will be taking a purple colored yarn. We will now take the purple colored yarn, make a slip knot and insert the hook in it. Insert the hook into the magic circle as I am showing you and do a slip stitch. We will secure the slip stitch with a chain 1, then again insert the hook in the magic circle and do a single crochet, followed by chain 2, and we will begin the first big petal. In each of the following double crochet stitches of the last round, we will be doing 2 double crochet each. Okay, so we are going to do 2 double crochet in each of the following 10 stitches. Okay, so in total we will be having 20 double crochets in this first big petal. So we will quickly complete our 20 double crochets and meet you at the end of this petal, and then we will simply do chain 2 and complete this petal with a single crochet into the magic circle. So insert your hook in the magic circle, take it out and draw the yarn and do a single crochet. So the first petal completed. We will be doing the 2 small petals. So start with a chain 2 and in the following 4 double crochet stitches we will be doing 2 double crochet in each of them. So in total we will be doing 8 double crochets for this small petal. We will now complete this petal with a chain 2. Okay, and then there is a technique of doing the single crochet. Insert your hook into the magic circle and then take it out in the gap between the 2 layers. Okay, and draw the yarn through it. Draw the yarn through it and the magic circle and do a single crochet. Done. Okay, and then proceed with the next petal, that is chain 2, and do 2 double crochet in each of the following 4 stitches of the second petal, just same as the first petal. Okay, so we will quickly complete our 8 double crochets and meet you at the end of that petal. After that we will do chain 2 and we will simply do a single crochet into the magic circle. You can either do single crochet or you can simply slip stitch into the first single crochet, anything. Okay, after that we will turn our work and we will slip stitch into the stitch where we began doing the brown colored layer of the back petal. Okay, insert your hook in that stitch and do a slip stitch followed by chain 1 to secure that slip stitch, and in the same stitch you will do a single crochet. After that you will do chain 2 and proceed in doing the petal, that is 2 double crochet in each of the following 6 stitches. Okay, so quickly do the double crochets. In total we will be having 12 double crochet in the back petals. So we will quickly do all the 12 double crochet, 2 and do a single crochet in the stitch where you slip stitched the brown colored yarn. Just do a single crochet there followed by chain 2. Okay, and then do 12 double crochets, that is 2 double crochet in each of the following 6 stitches. Okay, so quickly do all the 12 double crochets. At the end of this petal we will do chain 2 and simply do a slip stitch in that yellow colored stitch where you ended the brown row. Okay, these stitches are very easy to find, don't get confused. You will figure it out while doing your own stitches, and then at the end do a chain 1 and finally cut the yarn. Okay, so our fancy flower is now completely ready. Okay, if you feel that your flower is not rigid, then you can simply add a little hairspray to it, but I think it's looking perfect. Now we will add a stem to our fancy flower for the bookmark. Okay, so simply for that we will take the green colored yarn, make a slip knot and insert the hook in it, and then slip stitch in any of the stitches at the back. Okay, just turn your flower. Just figure it out where you want to add the stem. Insert your hook in any single crochet stitch of that first layer and do a slip stitch. Okay, followed by as many number of chains as you want. I did total 30 chains. It depends on the length of the stem you want. So quickly do your chains. We have completed all the chains. Now insert your hook in the second chain from the hook and do a slip stitch, and continue doing slip stitches in each of the following chains till you reach the first chain. Okay, so we are left with the last chain. So slip stitch there and then slip stitch in the stitch where you began. Okay, after that do a chain 1 and cut the yarn, and the stem is also ready. Okay, so our pansy is ready with the stem. We just need to add leaves to it. Okay, so let's come back to you with the leaves. As you can see, I have already attached one leaf to the stem. I will be making another one. Take the green colored yarn, make a slip knot and insert the hook in it, and then we will do 11 chains. Okay, so quickly do all the 11 chains, and after that in the second chain from the hook we will do a slip stitch. So do a slip stitch in the second chain from the hook. In the next chain do a single crochet, do 1 half double crochet in the following chain, followed by a double crochet in the next chain. After that, following stitch we will do 2 half triple crochet. Okay, so 1 half triple crochet, another half triple crochet in the same chain. Okay, done. After that, in the next chain we will do 1 double crochet, followed by 1 half double crochet in the following chain. Okay, and then 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 chains. In the last chain we will do 1 slip stitch and one side of the leaf is done. Now we will be working on the other side of the chains. So in the next chain from the hook we will be do 1 single crochet, and in the following chain 2 we will be doing 1 more single crochet. We will do 1 half double crochet in the next chain, and in the following chain we will do 1 double crochet. In the following chain we will be doing 2 half triple crochets, and then 1 double crochet in the next chain, followed by 1 half double crochet in the next chain. After that we will do 1 single crochet in the following chain, and in the last chain from the hook we will be doing 1 slip stitch. So the leaf is completed. We will now attach it to the stem of the bookmark. Now locate the position where you want to attach the leaf. Just insert your hook in any of the stitches and do a slip stitch, and then chain 1 and cut the yarn, and the leaf is also attached now. Okay, we will now weave in all the loose ends. Okay, now all the loose ends are weaved in. We will now just attach the tassel at the bottom of the bookmark. I made the tassel with the embroidery floss, so I will just simply stitch the tassel to the end of the bookmark in the way I am showing you. It's up to you how you want to add the tassel or how you want to decorate your bookmark after making the flower and the stem. I felt adding a tassel always increases the classiness of the bookmark, so I added it. We will quickly complete our bookmark. We are ready with our beautiful, colorful, cheerful and classy bookmark. I hope you liked this tutorial and it was easy to follow. If you liked this tutorial, then please hit the like button. Comment in the comment section for any queries. I will answer all your queries. And please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and have a great day.